From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Tyler Alexander is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. And stepping in, number 66. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 66.
First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. The 1-1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, number 18. Behind 0-2 now. Castro might try to make a play on it. Hit hard down the line. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Two down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. The Tigers coming up, no score. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Alec Mills is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, You don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
0-1, here's the pitch.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any in there. Bottom of the first. You never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now the first pitch. Isaac Paredes is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Baddoo gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1-2.
Struck him out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back. Standing in now, Harold Castro. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And there he goes toward second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Now it'll be Eric Haas trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
This is foul right side. A pause and the 0-2. The men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bet next. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Pops this one up. And Castro will be there to put it away for the first out.
That is it. The right fielder, number 43.
At the plate now is number 43. He'll take his first hacks here. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
That is it.
And now here is Sergio Alcantara. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Castro is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Niko Goodrum.
Designated hitter.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Goodrum.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
That is it. The right fielder,
Daz Cameron the next to bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Willie Castro stands in as he looks at a called strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here now the 2-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Willie Castro becomes out number 2 this inning. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in safely. And here now is Dustin Garneau, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Cameron leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
And it's fouled away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
There's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
At the plate, Akil Baddoo. Swing, and he pops him up. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Comes set, the 0-1. A little bouncer. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Tigers get just the 1. And now, Greg Deichmann. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cameron has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Ready now is Eric Castillo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Into the box now, Gustavo Guardado. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now 1st and 3rd. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
At the plate now, number 66, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
To 1-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He makes the play, but the tying run is trying to tag from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1. Next to dig in, number 18. He bounced out last time up. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. You're going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
The third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Popped up, number 18, over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2-0 now. Here it comes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Number 13.
Stepping up is Eric Haas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Castro, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 3-1 now. Niko Goodrum is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Through 3 complete, all tied 1. Now at the plate, here is number 18. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baddoo is there, and he has it for the first out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. And now the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Guardado onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Number 9, second baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Willie Castro, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. Now the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far.
Now at the plate is number 43. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. That's wide, 2-0. Now the pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Sergio Alcantara. Swing and he pops him up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Popped up. Castro has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, here is Greg Deichmann. Flew out last time up. First offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here's the 3-0. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Eric Castillo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Zach Short. Here's the first pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Number 18 trying to get there. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Akil Baddoo.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Up next, Harold Castro. A winning run stands at second base. First offering on its way.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
From the belt, the pitch. Got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fouled off. The 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Baddoo over at second. Paredes on at first with 2 down. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Good draw.
So now into the box is Niko Goodrum. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just to. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out, bases loaded. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here's the 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back for more.
Guardado.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gustavo Guardado. First pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding in is number 66. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 0-1 pitch on its way. In the air out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. But he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
The left fielder
Is Ian Happ. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ball 1. The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0.
Now to be in right now, a pitcher's falling behind in the count. Well, with runners in scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
the third baseman, number 5.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And that one yanked just foul. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Number 43 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Happ at second. Duffy at first. 1 gone. Punched hard the other way. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Sergio Alcantara. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. On the ground to short. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next will be the designated hitter, Greg Deichmann. And their runners at the corners now. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And now the first pitch. Scorched to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Eric Castillo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in next is Daz Cameron.
The right fielder, Daz.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from 2nd to 3rd. And, oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Michael Rooker takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Willie Castro started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Dustin Garneau stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. So next to bat will be Zach Short. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up, throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's not easy to win a game, but particularly when you only get 4 hits. But that's what good teams do when they play good baseball. It's not all about getting hits. It's about pitching, defense, and base running, and they did those areas quite well in this one.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Chicago rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Alec Mills earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.